Hello and welcome to a time special presentation for Thirukkural with the Times, where we explore real-world lessons from the classic Tamil text Thirukkural with motivational speaker, author and diversity champion Bharathi Baskar as she explores the masterpiece. Friendship, it's not just the ease of shared laughter. It's also the unrest of a heart that refuses to withdraw even when hope has thinned. Thiruvalluvar had waxed eloquent on the beauty of friendship. So had Khalil Gibran. A chance encounter with a friend led to the author pondering over the true essence of friendship.
There are airports where journeys begin, and there are airports where something within us quietly comes undone. That day, somewhere between departure gates and hum of announcements, I met Paramasivam, our own bull in the china shop. A man who could laugh at anything, dissolve solemnity with a joke, and turn silence into a shared amusement. But that day, he sat still, unspeaking. The laughter had withdrawn from his face as though it had found no reason to return. Over an overpriced cup of coffee, his story emerged. He was traveling for a funeral, a childhood friend. Heart attack? I asked. Maybe, he said. We don't even know how he died, but we all knew he would. What followed was not a story of death, but of a long companionship with decline. His friend had slipped into alcoholism. Param had tried everything: rehabilitation centers, jobs, repeated second chances. Every attempt ended the same way. Each failure left Param a little more closer to his friend. He had pleaded with the friend's wife when she left. He had endured humiliation from his own family for supporting an alcohol addict. For years, he quietly paid the bills, medical, personal, unending. Then, this must be a relief, I said almost reflexively. Param looked at me, his voice steady but wounded. I only wish I had done more. I wish I had stayed in the same city. I wish I had somehow brought him back. I am not relieved. I am feeling guilty. Then softer, he said, he's my friend. In that moment, the words of Valluvar rose, not as a poetry remembered, but as truth revealed. Muganaga Natpadhu Natpadru, Nenjaththu, Aganaga Natpadhu Natpu. The love that rests only in the smile of the face is no friendship at all. That which dwells in the quiet smile of the heart, that alone is friendship. Friendship is not the ease of shared laughter. It is the unrest of a heart that refuses to withdraw even when hope has thinned. I was reminded of Khalil Gibran, who wrote, "When you part from your friend, grieve not, for what you love most in him may be clearer in his absence." Yet grief lingers because love does not dissolve with absence. In the Mahabharata, there is a moment of startling grace. Karna, in playful ease, pulls the pearl strings at Bhanumati's waist. The pearls scatter. Duryodhana enters. He does not question. He does not doubt. He simply asks, "Shall I gather the pearls or string them back?" Trust in a friend does not pause to examine. It simply knows. Science too bows to such truths. In his famous book, Phantoms in the Brain, Dr. V.S. Ramachandran writes of a patient who had forgotten how to smile. The trauma had damaged the neural pathway that converts a command, smile, into action. The brain, he explains, is not a single voice but a constellation. Different regions govern different acts. One pathway may fail while another remains luminous. The patient could obey every instruction but could not smile when asked. The circuitry of the response had fallen silent. And yet one day, when a childhood friend visited him, he smiled. Because there exists another pathway, the one that awakens not by command but by memory. The smile did not travel from instruction to muscle, it rose from recognition to being. The face had forgotten, the heart had not. As our flights were announced, Param and I walked in silence. Some emotions refuse the structure of words, they must simply be carried. Friendship is not always joy. Sometimes it is endurance, sometimes helplessness, sometimes a quiet, unrelenting guilt that asks for nothing yet gives in abundance. When did your friend enter your life? So gently that you cannot trace the beginning. They arrive without announcement, yet rearrange the inner landscape of your being. And when the world dims, when memory falters, when even the mind forgets its rehearsed gestures, somewhere in the unseen chambers of the heart, a presence remains. And in that silent, unforgotten space, before thought can intervene, before language can return, the heart remembers and it smiles. And that's what friendship is about.